Hi everyone, welcome back to day 9 of Vlogmas. Today's actually the 8th of December for me, which means it is my eldest niece's birthday. Oh my gosh, where does the time go? It genuinely just feels like yesterday when she was born. And I remember the day she was born like so vividly as if it was yesterday. And yeah, she's such an amazing little girl. And yeah, I can't believe she's 6. She was actually due on Christmas Day, but because of complications during pregnancy, my sister developed a condition that can be very dangerous to babies. So for the safety of my niece, she was delivered early. She got induced. Both my nieces had to be induced because of the same condition. So yeah, she came on the 8th of December rather than Christmas Day. I just can't believe it. I'm gonna speak to my sister tonight. I've already messaged and said that I hope they have a great day, because they're going to Gulliver's World today to see Santa. So yeah, that should be fun. And I remember my trips to Gulliver's World as a kid. We all absolutely loved it. It was like the best thing ever. So it's like a park, like a theme park, but for kids. Everything's based towards kids, and they've got a Santa's Grotto thing going on there at the moment. So yeah, no doubt that she'll be having a blast today, and so is my younger niece who's with them. But yeah, I'm gonna open my advent calendars. So we have day 8 of the Mouse's Makes one. Oh, isn't that gorgeous? It's like icy. That one reminds me of it. Yeah, it reminds me of like ice, where you've got the hint of blue in it and stuff like that. You know, when you see like those beautiful frozen lakes in the likes of Canada and stuff like that, and that, you know, you can see all white, but you can just see that bit of hint of blue underneath. That's what that reminds me of. I'd never go ice skating on a frozen lake. I've been ice skating a handful of times, but there's not many ice rinks near us. I don't think there's actually any around by us. I think the nearest one's like half an hour, 40 minutes away. That'll be D-side in North Wales. So there's not actually ice rinks near us that we can go to, but yeah, I'm not that confident. Sorry, my hair's driving me mad here. I'm not that confident that if the ice start cracking, I could get off quick enough. So yeah, I'll stick to the ice rink at the moment. Then, oh, it's beautiful and orange. I'm trying to think of an orange animal. Orangutan, but no, an orangutan's more browny. I'm trying to think of something that's orange. Yeah, because an orangutan's more like a deep orange. That's like a peachy, but a bit more orangey than that. Like parts of it are peach and then darker. Think. I can't think. That's gonna be close. I write down my guesses, so I'll have a little bit of think and I'll write down my guess, and then I see what it is, because I find it interesting to see what ones I get. I think I've got 2 of them right so far, which, you know, yeah. 2 right out of what, 8? Not bad. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see what that is. But yeah, anyway, I'm gonna get going. It is currently about 11:15 now here in the morning, waiting until it's quiet for me to film. I've got to be leaving here around 11:30 to go to the hospital to go and pick up the stuff, and then I'm actually probably going to try and go to one of the there's down the road from the hospital, there's 2 of the museums. Well, there's a museum in town, and there's like the art gallery, one of the art galleries. So I might go and have a little look around there while I'm in that area. Yeah, because it's been forever since I've been in them. So yeah, it might be a bit quieter at the moment because I think most people will be more interested in Christmas shopping and stuff like that. But if not, these ones are free to go in. So yeah, you can just go in if you've had enough after 10 minutes. It's fine, you've not wasted anything. Anyway, before I start rambling on, I'll speak to you in a bit.
place that I can come home to. Yes, I am on my way. We'll put our differences aside and just enjoy this moment of peace and love and happiness. We come together to celebrate. Yes, every time the snow is falling down and it is cold outside, we gather around the fireplace and no one cares about yesterday. My favorite holiday, it means so much more than words can say. And
Hi everyone, hope you're all doing well. It is the evening now. I don't know why I always put that dead high up. Buddy's having a little run round, going crazy. He's just been out in the garden to go to the toilet before bed, so he's a bit wired at the moment. He always is the minute he comes back in. So yeah, so it's been a bit of a weird but quiet day. So it was quiet in the morning, then I went out to the hospital, got my pack. Oh my gosh, the pack was massive. Like, you know, the information and stuff and the medication you need to take beforehand and stuff like that. She handed me this envelope, and it's a big A4 envelope, but it was like bulging and I was like, oh, I must look like a deer in headlights. But she'd sat me in a room and she's like, I'll go through it all with you, don't worry. She's like, I know it looks intimidating, and she was absolutely amazing. She took, you know, she went through it all and she was like, right, okay. She was like, these are the papers here that you need to look at. These are the ones, like, you know, about the food you're allowed to eat and drink beforehand and stuff like that. She's like, and you know, I've explained to you the procedure so you know, but that's just extra reading it. Like, you know, she put a pile of stuff that was like extra for ones to know more about, like, you know, the types of sedation used, what the procedure is. But, you know, I've gone through what the procedure is during the op assessment. The sedation I've actually had before, midazolam, best thing ever. So yeah, all that sort of stuff. Yeah, I didn't read to look at it like she said, but you know, they have to give it out. So yeah, she just, I think it was literally about 4 or 5 pages of stuff that I actually needed to look through. Yeah, okay, they are front and back, but one of them is like the instructions on how to get to the hospital where the procedure is taking place, and a map of the hospital, which the map was handy because I need to know which entrance to go in. But, like, you know, we know how to get to the hospital, you know. The car parking charges don't apply because my dad's dropping me off. I'm going to pick me up. He's not going to be waiting there. So, yeah, and then I went to the museum afterwards. I did try and get a little bit of footage, and you'll have seen that. But I didn't want to, I had to be very careful in filming because there were quite a few school groups in there, and like primary school groups, which I know they start at age 4 and I believe they go up to like age 12. And so yeah, I only filmed when there was absolutely no school group in the vicinity of anywhere near me because I didn't want to accidentally get a kid on camera. So yeah, I had to be very careful in filming, but you know, it was lovely just getting to walk around and have a little look and just take your time going through it and doing it at your pace. That was really interesting. I enjoyed doing that. Yeah, so did that, and then I went and I cut through a shopping centre to go and get the bus home. And as I was cutting through this shopping centre, they had a stall where someone was selling, like, you know, hats, scarves, gloves, and my mum loves scarves. She has absolutely loads of them, so I needed to, you know, I had a little bit of money in the budget left for her for Christmas, so I decided to pick her up 2 scarves. I got her that yellow one there with like the tartan stripes sort of, and then the white flecks in it. I thought that was really pretty, so I've picked that one up for her, and then I've picked up this one, which is again a checkered, and it is cashmere. It feels so soft and lovely, and they're both really lightweight. My mum does not like heavy scarves whatsoever. They all are lightweight, and yeah, it's because quite often she just doesn't wear a coat out, so she'll wear like a cardigan or something like that, quite a thick cardigan, and maybe one of these scarves and that. So yeah, I got them. So that is my mum sort for Christmas. I think actually that's everyone for me sort for Christmas, till align my oldest niece. I know sort of what things I may get her. It's just going deciding what I'm actually getting her. But yeah, she's a kid, she's quite easy. Everyone else is sort of sorted, and that is just a big weight off my mind. And then I finished the other 3 images that I was doing. So I did an angel, a reindeer, and I actually did a snow globe for the 3rd one. So I'll have tried to put them all in here. So I'll print them off and I'll print them onto labels, and yeah, hopefully I'll start getting some stuff wrapped over the weekend. Well, try and get as much of it wrapped as I can. And yeah, but here I've been working on my knitting. So here we are working on the 2nd hexagon. So I've got I just had the yellow done last night, and then I've added these 2 pink triangles on. Probably could have got the 3rd one done had I not been going out today, but tomorrow I've not got anything planned, so I can just sit all day and knit. So yeah, that's what we're working out, and they are working out so much better now. Yeah, and the pink ones don't look as unusual as when they were sticking up, so quite relieved, quite glad about that. So yeah, I made up to start getting them done. I'm going to actually go through all the yarns that I have unwrapped so far, because when I'm putting them in the Battenberg blanket, I'm putting them in like, you know, each day, you know, day after day, whereas when they're coming to the triangulum, sometimes I'm going to mix up the colours with different days, so I'm not having 2 colours that are the same. So like day 2 there were 2 pinks, I'll put them both on different hexagons, so it's not, so you can see the different triangles in them, and they're quite defined. So I'm going to go through, pair them all up, and yeah, get working with that. But that's a job for the morning. Anyway, I'm gonna go. Hope you all are having a wonderful day. Let me know how you're getting on with your Christmas shopping. Have you been prepared for months, or are you quite last minute? Yeah, I'd love to hear how you're getting on with it all in the comments down below, and I'll speak to you tomorrow.